Let's make a video. I was gonna write this shit. Then I was like, you know what? Hey, let's make a video. It's been a month, 2 months, 3 months, 7 years. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What if? What if? What if we all have preconceptions of the world and socially conditioned minds and brains from our parents, from school, religion, friends, everything, TV, music, art, clothing, media, if I said that already, everything. Some are right, some are wrong. It doesn't really matter. We're all just a mix up of different things. But I thought one day, what if everything the majority thinks is wrong? What if everything I think is wrong? And I think that that's a very good thing to look at when you're trying to uh, choose a side in your life. Because I think sometimes, as I did, and I'm just figuring out, um, we tend to go so overboard, and a lot of people just hear things from others and then all of a sudden change their whole entire lives and go on these crusades and shit for things that they may not even be sure about. So I thought, what if? Here's my first what if that made me want to write this. There was that time when after a school shooting or the Batman shooting or something like that, the government was talking about cutting down on gun laws, and everybody was freaking out, my rights, my rights. And I thought about, what if the government was really just trying to cut down on gun sales to protect us from ourselves? I was like, what if? I mean, what if? What if everybody's freaking out? What if they're really just trying to help us? Because you do have a lot of trigger happy people that want to run around, and men are angry. I don't know. There's this that whole dominant thing and that whole egomaniacal thing of gotta get mine and gotta have mine and you can't be by mine and my territory and my things, my house. I'm not saying I want people coming into my house, but I thought to myself, what if they were really just trying to help? You know what I mean? What if they were just trying to help? Religion. What if Christ was really the only way to get to heaven? What if? I don't really know. I mean, it doesn't sound legitimate to me, but I can't really say that I know. I don't know. Would I bet my life on it? No, but I have no idea. You know? What if vaccines really worked? What if what if somehow we de-evolved? We think about evolution and we think about the Darwinian theory, and I heard something really good the other day that said evolution of the fittest, is that right? Is that the right phrase? Cannot be real. Why? Think about it. We used to have hair on our bodies, supposedly, right? That would have protected us from weather conditions, maybe, um, yeah, weather, sun, snow, rain, sleet, bugs, creatures, diseases, um, going through, rummaging through forests, like scavenging, whatever that's called. Um, Yet we lost our hair. So we actually downgraded to being weaker because now we would die off if we were walking around in the nude in somewhere that was freezing. Now really look at that. Um, so what if the whole Darwinian theory was wrong? Um, what if the whole idea of our evolution is wrong? Like I said, what if the whole scare about vaccines was just wrong? And what if they were really helping because our bodies have actually not grown the way we think they have? Um, what if the what if the mass production of food wasn't wrong? What if they were really just trying to help? I mean, if you're not too into yourself, you'll realize we all really don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, none of us. So you got to assume that the government doesn't know what's going on either. And in a way, it's not really their fault because maybe what if they're just people trying to figure out what the hell to do, And they were like, okay, let's just try to help people and get them a lot of shit. What if? I don't know. What if there was aliens? everything we think about the world would be dookie at that point. Dookie. Religion, how we got here, where we're going, contact, our bodies. I mean, especially if they were here and they manipulated our DNA, like a lot of people think. Um, so what if the government didn't have these FEMA camps and there wasn't your casket with your name on it somewhere in Utah in the middle of a field and you didn't need to stay in your house with a tinfoil hat on? What if Alex Jones is really just a paid actor and he's scaring everybody with his deep voice and he's saying, run, they're all out. That really hurt my throat. What if he was just an actor and he was scared, Mr. Scare Tactic? What if he was hired by the government to keep people in fear? What if money was good? What if jobs were good? What if the economy was good? What if you had no idea and you just decided to follow everything on YouTube or everything on the internet? See, or everything on television. You see, people have this thing, the stigma, especially New Age spiritual people. They don't like to be called that, but that's what we all are because we're into something that's different. That's what I like to label. No, they think, oh, since I'm not watching the media, I got it, I got it, I got it all, I know it all. What if you were? What? People can put anything on the internet. I put anything on the internet, and yet people go believing in everything that we're descendants of dolphins, and we're raised by aliens, and we are aliens from Arcturus or Pleiades. I'm not saying that's not real. I don't fucking know. But what if it wasn't? What if all this shit was bullshit? What if there was no life after death? Would you treat your life different? What if there was life after death and you were positive? Would you treat life different? Pick through what you think life is and what you think you know. Cross-reference, 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 and then fucking throw it away. Who cares? Who cares? I don't say this making it sound like I don't study because I do every day. I watch Coast to Coast AM. I love it. I love it. Everybody watch it and tell them to sponsor me. I love this stuff. I still pay attention to quantum physics, spirituality, aliens. Love it. But I don't fucking know, so I really don't care that much. Because really, when I did, it made my brain go in all these directions. I talked to a girl the other day, and she's like, my brain is exploding with things. I said, put it down. You're getting this OCD and this over... But my brain, and I've got all these ideas. No, just put it away. You just... regardless, duality, non-duality, polarity, life after death, if we're descendants from aliens, who gives a shit? You're right here, you're right now, you're a person. Let's forget the bullshit. Just live. Just live. Take off the tin hats, the tin shoes. Stop staring at the supposed chemtrails. I don't know if they're real or not. Stop trying to signal aliens. Just live, man. What if you just lived? Haha.